Okay. Who's married and who's not? Boom. Honestly, I don't care what the Evelyn has to say. I'm gonna put the PSA out there. Because I really don't.
Evelyn made a comment about Jen's vagina being a blowfish.
Wait, what? You know, I hear. I was at the whole other end of the table.
Well, Jennifer actually called me about this. She ended up in the hospital with a whole yeast infection. Her yeast infection was so bad that her was like blown up like a blowfish.
Y'all, this Vegas trip just keeps getting messier and messier. What was supposed to be a birthday celebration for Evelyn turned into a full-on gossip fest, with Jennifer's private business getting blasted at dinner and Brandi and Chantel still going at it. Let's unpack this whole situation because, baby, some of these ladies are out of line.
I've had a creative weekend from the wedding.
I know the wedding was sick, but I want to say this. I always want to be transparent. We had dinner last night for Evelyn's birthday, and it was a great dinner. There was moments that got heated, but I want to lead into it by saying, Jen, Christian's aunt had made a comment. Evelyn, in turn, she ain't gonna hold back. So her thing was, no, we need to worry about Jennifer and the gynecologist and being spread open, sauteed, filleted, something like that, open with a yeast infection.
Okay. Who's married and who's not? Boom. Honestly, I don't care what the Evelyn has to say. I'm gonna put the PSA out there. Because I really don't.
So, questions that need answered. Evelyn made a comment about Jen's vagina being a blowfish.
Wait, what? You know, I hear. I was at the whole other end of the table.
Well, Jennifer actually called me about this. She ended up in the hospital with a whole yeast infection. Her yeast infection was so bad that her was like blown up like a blowfish.
Wait, oh my God, y'all. I'm distraught now.
You know what her
No, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't even want to know what nobody look like at this point.
Look.
I don't even like women no more. I'm straight. I've been delivered.
She's giving donuts. Krispy Kreme.
I love Krispy Kreme. This conversation not good for me. I don't.
Yeah.
It's not good for me.
Bitch, you not gonna allow this motherfucking fake auntie to talk about my You want to play that game? We could play it. Then we could go tit for tat.
At the end of the day, though, there's some going on amongst this group, and you guys know. When I've had enough, I'll start speaking about it. And I'm at that point now. Brandi said something to my daughter I didn't really like. I didn't jump in and go, well, Brandi, what the you talking about? That's my daughter. I will knock you out. I said, Brandi, y'all can argue if that's what you need to do, but we're going to be respect. Period. Okay?
Okay, so let's talk about this. Brandi's saying what she said, like you stay in a child's place. I'm not gonna lie. I thought your mother was gonna flip a motherfucking table.
I did too.
Because if it were me, like I envisioned Shanice sitting there, I would have lost it.
That was one of the reasons why I got up and left, because it was such an outer body experience. Like, I'm sitting across from my mom, who I've seen flip tables for less.
I do want to say, too, that your mom did say that me and her have boundaries. Like,
Fair enough.
So is that true that, like, you would not have wanted her to interject?
We do have boundaries, and it's not no beef. I think me and my mom's relationship is already peculiar in its own way, you know? So it wasn't like surprising, like, how come you didn't stand up for me? I'm good. Like, I can stand up for myself. But I see in this regard, like, you gonna kind of let it be what it is, and that's cool. Like, that's all right. I can handle my own. Ain't nobody scared of Brandi. I really didn't have high expectations for my mom, but to see her have Brandi's back more than she's had mine on this trip, it hurts more.
She's under a lot of stress. She's going through something. She don't know if she's gonna stay married to a basketball person.
That has nothing to do with me.
Sorry, babe.
No, it's all good. It is.
I tried to bury my childhood and not think of the experiences that I've had with my mom, but this is very triggering for me. And it takes me back to those moments when instead of choosing your child, you choose up.
Phew, y'all, this wasn't just messy, it was downright painful to watch. Evelyn's comment about Jennifer? Way too far. And Brandi telling Chantel to stay in a child's place? No ma'am. But what really broke my heart was Chantel feeling like her own mother wouldn't stand up for her. That hits deep. Let me know in the comments, who do you think was most out of line? Do you think Evelyn owes Jennifer an apology? And was Chantel's mom wrong for not stepping in? Spill all your thoughts below. I'll be in the comments like always.